Uranus is actually really good here because you have more walls to like just maneuver around.
Yeah.
And technically, a lot of Fanny players say this is a good map for Fanny.
Yeah, I heard that too. I like, you know, not ironically enough, Kadita, because something about certain walls being broken down actually makes it so much harder to catch a Kadita. Because you know those sometimes awkward moments where you think you would get through it, but you don't, so you're awkwardly stuck there, but she gets through.
Interesting. I do feel like that the broken walls also make it that there'll be more avenues to try and flank on a Kadita. I guess that's why it's also a bit more dangerous. That could be the, you know, the option that ZETA Division goes for. I think fighters are still very valid, but there won't be as much emphasis on the combos, right? Because now it's going to be a bit more spread out.
Okay. Yuzong and the Grok banned out here, Lancelot and Sora for Zeta. Still sticking to the same template, it seems, you know? Both teams not really gonna change too much, so Boostgate have a free first pick for Yi Sun-shin again.
I mean, like, why not, right, at that point? I just hope if Zeta didn't want to pick up the Jushin is fine, just not Uranus. Something else, something like super else.
Something super else. Have to wait and see. The Gatot does get banned out though, and to be fair, I do believe that Gatot was plays a big part in how Boostgate were able to stop Zeta's early game. The fact that they were trying to kite back away and the AOG keeps landing on 2 members, 3 members even. That's something that won't be an issue this time for Zeta.
So now with the Gato Kancha banned out, the Kalea gets banned out. I think that was what Zeta were hoping for, right? Like, so the Yi Sun-shin gets traded for the Kalea, but now it's just free Yi Sun-shin. I really just hope Zeta gets the Lapu Lapu on Junichi. Again, we said this before game number 1. We want Junichi on playmakers. We don't want to see him on the Uranuses, on Esmeraldas. The fact we got Kani on a Uranus as well, which is really weird, because Kani has done the best on Hilda, and Zeta were the ones to ban out Hilda. Oh, still go Uranus here, and yes, it is a flex, so it's still like understandable, but I don't like the fact that it's flex into Rome.
Do you know if you're flexible, it's easier for you to get hurt?
Really?
Actually, yes.
Oh yeah, true. Arman Sarukian.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're flexible, it's easier for you. Like, it's cool you're able to do a lot of things, but that's life, you know? You gotta take the pros and the cons.
Yes, sir. And what are the pros of the composition you see on the right now, LaFell?
They're doubling down.
Usually it's, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is, if it broke, we ban Gatot, and then we use the same thing.
Just punch harder. Now that's a Goku mentality right there.
Yeah.
Saitama mentality too, I guess. Yeah. No, if it doesn't hurt them, just go even more serious, and it will work out.
Technically, almost 90% is shown in characters.
Basically, yes. All right. Oh, Ruby this time. It was banned in the second phase by Zeta earlier, but now it's picked up very, very early. Wonder if Boostgate just assumes that Zeta are doubling down, doing the same exact composition.
Yeah, they're like, I dare you to pick Fad.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Fight for
They're
the
like,
ultimate
no,
advantage.
Hilda. Great. I love that they went for the Hilda now. The thing I don't like is, again, Uranus on Junichi. I would love to see more on the playmakers, but at least Kani gets a couple things.
Okay, let's discuss this, gentlemen. Where is this Uranus gonna go? Is it gonna be jungle?
I hope not. I hope not.
Is it gonna be gold? Is it gonna be Rome and then Hilda EXP?
I hope it's Uranus XP, Hilda Rome.
I feel like sometimes you don't get what you wish for.
That's true.
That's true. You have to kind of like just wish for the best sometimes. I think for Zeta, I think preferably they would have something that can make more plays available, because you can see that earlier, the Mountain Shocker alone kind of stunted the whole fight plan from Zeta Division. I think that's something that Zeta can do themselves if they have the right tools for the job.
At this point, for Boostgate, I think it's just safe just to ban out a Claude. And
yeah. If they really want to, the Harith as well.
That's
actually a really good ban, yeah. They already have a Eve, so technically they would have a way to deal with the Frog Armor, but I'm guessing there's going to be too many targets to go for with the Uranus and the Hilda, plus the Exploit. So pretty solid ban. The carry gets banned out here. So yeah, Boostgate are probably just going to ban out the Claude. It makes sense.
Or the coach is like, dude, I swear they're going to have 4 fighters.
CC again.
So we'll just ban something here. Arlet, CC. Actually, I wouldn't mind Zeta gets a Arlet when they had the draft from game number 1. This one, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I wonder if the phobias might show up again. Technically, it's still possible, is it not? And again, it's the same kind of comp. It can be punished the same way.
For Boostgate phobias?
Yeah, not enough shreds here. Unless they have... What marksman is okay here? Not a lot because of the...
not a lot.
Ooh,
Wow, against a Ruby. Yes, you can get out of the stuns with the fully stacked electrifying beats, but it is difficult to do, especially if you fall behind early.
Just don't fight a Ruby.
Just don't fight the Ruby.
just flank around.
Yeah. If you see the Ruby,
Run.
go for it. Hey, that's smart.
What were you gonna say?
No, because their skill says don't run with King.
Oh,
I thought you were playing on that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the joy. Technically, it's a bit more. It's a bit easy to catch as well because you can't really jump over walls and get out of trouble.
Hey,
the
broken
same
walls.
way. Exactly. So you know, if Boostgate gets some slows here, get some movement speed options here, they could punish pretty well.
It's not. They not just get
End of
Tigreal.
one thing
No,
is the
okay,
beginning
Esmeralda.
of another.
That speed.
So that.
Oh,
wow. Mid prio. Yves Khalid. This is beautiful. They're gonna rotate everywhere.
Oh, they're hovering the CC here.
Oh my lord, man. Like, Moimanet has to be tired of this already.
It's nice to see it's in Japanese, by the way.
That's
Let's
true.
hear from the
What is
crowd.
Cece's name in
Make some
Japanese?
noise.
Kinda-
She.
I'm trying to read it, but
No?
No, I
Okay.
don't think so.
things are moving too fast.
Dude, I tried, okay?
Russia, you're fluent in Japanese.
It might be Shishi actually. I don't know.
Oh. Wow, you
Dude,
are
stop.
fluent in Japanese.
Stop.
Doubting you. I'll stop
Thank you
doubting
very
you.
much.
I'll stop doubting you, Lafel. I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
man. I'm sorry. I just shook his hand, by the way, for the people watching at home.
Later, let's just take a story just to
Yeah.
confirm to everyone. Either ways, this
gonna
draft, this draft is again just about okay. You know what? We kind of know how this match is gonna go through, so let's just fight. What are you looking at here?
It's a big lineup rating diff. Like I think this is one of the biggest gaps
Yeah.
in lineup rating for wildcard.
Yeah, you know, the issue right now, there's no phobias, but there's an Esmeralda, and technically the same problem persists. You jump on him, trying to go for a 3v1,
5
and
seconds
just keep
till the
sustaining.
enemy reaches the
I wonder if it has the
Smash
ideas like, you
them.
know, I don't have a war axe, but hey,
All
maybe
troops
concentrated energy.
deployed.
Oh,
4 or 5 item? Hey,
Welcome
maybe.
to Mobile
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Legends.
This is game number 2. And with the draft that we have here, I hope there's just more fighting.
and we talked about speed earlier. Sprint picked up there for the Esmeralda, so it's gonna be a lot of chase going on. I hope that ZETA Division is ready for that.
So they don't actually just shove in the wave.
Oh,
Not able to win it. The Pope Whacker forced to flicker early. The damage of the Hilda you cannot underestimate.
And again, this is what ZETA Division have to do. Have a good start, and then just keep doing that. And then eventually you'll be fine.
They should probably also like plan out how they want to fight in the mid game, right? Who do they target? Who do they zone away with the with the heroes that are doing well in the game, right? Probably Kazue and Identity. And once you get the damage dealers away, then maybe you can deal with the tankier members who are just trying to find ground and information.
I would kill Identity and then take all of his jungle away.
You mean because
Kazue?
No, kill Identity because the Eve can be a problem. Yeah.
All right.
Because
That'd be
then
an option.
you just take the jungle in front of Kazue. You don't kill him.
Yeah.
You make him watch.
Assert dominance.
Exactly. You always have to hit multiple ways, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally,
Psychologically.
maybe even financially. That's why you take...
Oh,
No,
financially.
no,
Yeah.
In game. Yeah. We get it. The gold. Yeah.
Exactly, jungle. You know,
yeah,
don't let it
yeah.
farm.
That's true.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is it though?
Do you plan these phrases or does he just
Nah.
come on top of it? You quick with it, man.
It's natural talent.
Yeah.
I've just practiced to have 3 different brains. When one's working, the other 2 are plotting something else.
So you have like a triple personality. Split.
Say ha 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 ha.
Oh. What? That's a reference, Mirko.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
don't
know it
know.
because you haven't seen season 1.
Yeah.
Man, gotta get through the first episode.
first 1,000. First 1,000, you'll be there.
Oh man, look at the prio though for a Boostgate Esports. They're taking control. 10. He's looking for the angle here, but he can't just get him. Moimanet has actually rotated in. Oh my lord, Moimanet's out of the fight already. Oh, I'm offended and straight into the Mountain Shocker for first blood. And now Kazue is gonna be all in under turret. RWM locking him down under turret as well. Turtle taken, kind of getting in the way. Junichi will not be able to get out.
All right, 10 still in the picture though, and he does have damage. Okay, both teams back away. So far, somewhat equal, but the turtle picked up by ZETA Divisions might be quite the encouraging thing to have happen in the early game. Again, they can't really afford to trade equally, right? They want to try and use these aggressive options in the early game to make sure they get a significant lead.
I would say that was a big lead actually for Boostgate, because for ZETA Division, again, they just cannot die in the first 8 minutes. Because allowing Kazooie as well as Identity to scale up, now that's a problem. This Eve, once she has the Wishing Lantern, you wish you didn't buy that item. You'd be like, could you just go Blood Wings instead?
Blood Wings.
Yeah.
Definitely would be interesting, but yes, scaling favors Boostgate Esports just a little bit. Although in the late game, the Joy might be a big problem. Oh, Raging Sandstorm.
Oh, another kill over to Kazooie this time. Warax picked up by RX. And this is what you said. If you don't get rid of the Eve, he gets prio in mid, and then they can just go into ZETA Division's jungle.
Look at this though, invade by 10, trying to get the purple buff, although Kazooie gets spotted out.
Oh, does he get it? Yes, he does. Without the retribution too. That's style.
Yep. Now you just gotta get away.
Clean
and
ice.
he did.
In and out just like that. Moments like that, LFL, is what you're talking about earlier. Just taking some of that jungle, you know, some
Oh
of the
yeah.
jungle. You forgot
Sorry,
about that?
I'm slow.
I can see the Boostgate trying to equalize and go for the purple themselves though, but again, that prio is just so good from ZETA Division.
Yeah, I'm worried because Boostgate, they can actually start a fight. While ZETA Division, they kind of hope Boostgate just botches their engage.
Ooh.
Absolutely. RX with a panic regen there, but it might be actually a smart bait. You'd expect the Easton to be up top, or down below rather, but he's up top. Mountain Shocker lands beautifully done. What a bait by Boostgate Esports.
Traded in for the turtle though, but the patience on the Mountain Shocker, that was great to see. And look at this. Immediately into the jungle. As LFL predicted, living in the future as always.
I'm living in tomorrow, but you know, that works too.
Tomorrow, future. Oh, Mortal gets taken by 10.
Okay. So now, all they have to do, hold on, is not die.
Yeah, full lockdown on Katsu. LFL almost cursed them there, but he gets out.
All 10 has to do is just 1v2 Kazooie and Identity, kill them both, and then that's it, you win. That's just kill the assassin, marksman, fighter guy,
and then break the crystal.
There you go.
I mean,
there you go.
It sounds simple, but that might just work, man. With the Uranus and CC, you know, forcing the backline away, opens windows for 10 to go in and find those big moments. And look at this, Kazooie is already at like a 2-level deficit just earlier. This might be how ZETA Division wants to assert that dominance in the neutral objective game.
Yeah, they're taking everything away from Kazooie, dude. 10 is a level ahead, and he's about to reach level 10 while Xe gets a turret down below. All right, that's at least they get a trade.
Yeah. Again, I feel like for the next objective, if 10 actually does get a kill onto either Kazooie or Identity, that will give him an opportunity to get optimistically 2 turrets. If they get 2 turrets, oh, that's GG. It's going to be so difficult for Boostgate to really protect their jungle unless ZETA Division makes a mistake.
Well, again, there's always ways for Boostgate to go for the catches. They're playing Star Moon right here, but Kanye is way too quick with it.
Well, look at Junichi already cutting the wave. So really prepping for this 5v5 fight. They just got to be careful not to get caught by the RWM or even the turtle boat.
Look at the man advantage though. Cut earlier from Junichi sends the Ruby up top as they go for the control in the mid lane and into turtle.
And that's something Junichi can do. Poke someone under the turret even. Because he just reaches back up, but he's going kind of deep here. No punish available though, falling Star Moon.
Yeah, use on to Junichi. The anti-region stack on him. RX looking for a good position here. Has a good position, but won't be able to find it. I'm a Raging Sandstorm. Nobody saw that. That's a curtain call. RX picked up, thrown back. Curtain call doing a lot. RX will flicker out, but Kani follows through, and now Whackter is getting whacked. RWM locks Katsu, but he's able to flicker out to safety. ZETA Division have secured all the turtles in game number 2.
Junichi? Looks like they want to fight. Looking for an opportunity because again, ZETA Division, they got to get, if they get 2 turrets in either top or bottom, that's good. In this kind of situation, even if you don't get mid, it's honestly fine because you just want to be able to always control one of the buffs. Doesn't matter which one. Preferably purple, but again, it doesn't matter which one. And then you're really making it so that Kazooie doesn't get enough farm to fight back.
Look at the level gap already, but look at this, Kani.
Oh my lord, what a good dodge again. The flicker out from the Raging Sandstorm. Wactor just hasn't been able to land the Raging Sandstorms.
It's just such a big ultimate and so telegraphed that ZETA Division are just dodging away from it for the most part. Way too much sustain too. Like you mentioned, Lafel, now Kazooie is back at level 10, but the level deficit was at 3 levels, you know? If that level deficit persists when the Lord is up, might be a big problem.
So right now in ZETA Division, we have almost 1,000 gold. And I feel like this is a pretty good goalie because Kazooie does have that War Axe. So an extended team fight, if they're not able to take him down fast enough, he might actually be a problem. Especially if one of the first persons he kills is 10.
Once again, Boostgate Esports kind of find something, but the Yi is almost negated. There's no real way for them to start a fight with a real manipulation, and the poke damage just gets sustained up by Kani and Junichi. So Boostgate Esports are playing as if they don't really have a mid laner.
Yeah. Look at the items here. Having that genius as well as the holy
big bonk. RX staying alive for a bit with the sustain of the Ruby, but will fall in the end. Then on the turret goes for the electrifying beats, actually saves it for a bit. Now finally pops it in as the RWM comes through, but they're all able to walk away from it.
And even without getting 2 turrets in one lane, they got 2 turrets on the outside. And in a way, they're controlling both buffs.
Yeah.
Making it so that you don't get purple, you don't get orange. You just watch.
It's good to see like ZETA Division having so much control, yet only about the 2k gold lead. Kani now getting low, but again, Boostgate, they have to really full commit following Star Moon.
It's all on XC right now to really look for the opening because Wactor is getting whacked around. The Raging Sandstorm, the flicker back actually. 10 still on it. Pops electrifying beats over to XC. Still trying to go onto the Lord, but 10 secures it. Wactor, 1 HP. Katsu shining the light on him. I'm offended. We'll lock him back down. XC's now looking for another kill over on Junichi, but Boostgate Esports decides to call it quits.
If only game 3 they had a joy and the Uranus is not in the roam position, dude. You know what? That's game number 1. Game number 2, ZETA Division, they are actually looking in quite good position to win this one, but because they're playing around this Ruby quite well, right? We were talking about, you know, 10 on this Joy, just don't fight the Ruby, and everyone else deals with the Ruby, and then once Ruby is out of the picture, the confidence is there.
Oh my, dude, Kani's been clean, by the way, with those flickers.
Quick reactions, for sure. And look at this now. Oh.
Okay, that's it. Purify out. They defend really well. I guess that's great about Boost. That's what's great about Boostgate's comp, right? They have great clear. ZETA have pretty bad siege.
Yeah.
Focusing everything on the skirmishes, especially in the buffs, like Lafel mentioned. I remember, some of these fights are won by ZETA Division even before 10 is even involved, and now concentrated energy is built up.
Turn call on the RWM. RX there, still taken out by Kani. As they go for the 1-for-1 trade. Holy Shield up top, gonna be cracked now. Oh, Junichi under turret, pops in Consecration. Gets away, Kazooie now on the Mounted Shocker. Don't think it's the right idea to go on June.
Yeah. But Junichi still trying to make it so that with the lack of siege, he's just diving in and trying to deal with the wave clearers. Quite a bit more than he could chew. No, he's still fine.
Again, it's XC, Folly Sarmoon in the back. They get a tier 2 again in the bottom lane, and it's through, distracting Boostgate Esports with skirmishes that they're able to siege.
Yeah. But Boostgate, they're fine. As long as they keep on protecting their base, eventually full build, and then a ZETA Division, this Uranus is looking tanky now.
Yeah.
But not for long.
Yeah. With more items built up, Junichi is going to have to be a bit more careful. But until then, ZETA Division can abuse this if that's possible, but might be overextended.
That's the combo. They put it all on Kani and June, and they're still alive. They get Kani. Wait, they all get locked up in a door. Wolf King! Great flicker from RX. ZETA Division got caught lacking, and now it's XE dancing on Muy Minette. No Purify. Muy Minette tries to dash away, but Boostgate have found the angle, they found the window, and they went through it.
You can see the hesitation and the regret of 10. 10 dashed in,
Exactly.
and with all that crowd control, is like, wait a minute, should I really be here? And then just flickers forward, RX gets 3 members of ZETA Division. By the point they knew it was a bad fight, it was too late.
It wasn't necessary, and again, ZETA Division has been able to overwhelm Boostgate by flanking around. They just went in together in one choke point and allowed that Ruby that we talked about to have so much value there. That's a Sky Piercer built up by Katsu late in the game. Now it's a Lord situation. Let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, I would prefer something like a Wishing Lantern or maybe even Blood Wings just to make sure that you stay alive. So this is very interesting here. A bit late, but hey, let's see if it works out.
Notice the wave on the bottom side might push for ZETA Division, considering it got kind of cleared late there on the bottom lane. Are they going to have the chance to abuse that, though?
Looks like it's still going to be a slow push for Boostgate Esports, though. At least it's going to crash to the turret. Then we'll see it push back towards Boostgate. But yeah, ZETA are very patient playing here. They know that the wave bot inevitably will be pushing back. That has a really good angle. Goes up for the trying beats now, but look at that. Radiant Sandstorm locks it down as the RWM as well. Comes around, but now with another shocker. Kazue has cut out of the way together with RX with the Don't Run. Wolf King as Xi dances around the back. Will be able to get him very, very low. No mana though. So it will stop there. The wave in the mid lane actually crashed in the mid base turret.
I like the idea there, but if we go back, like what, 5 minutes ago? The way that ZETA Division has been winning against Boostgate is they took care of the Ruby first. I feel like they should not be changing the direction for now. Use the Jushin to your advantage, split that Ruby, kill the Ruby first, and then free reign for anyone to go in.
Gotta be careful here. Without 10, they severely lack some damage. Seems like Boostgate are trying to rush the Lord.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful now. Counter jump in, and oh no! The Crimson Beacon away from Kani now as Kazue is able to get away. It's the rest of the team trying to peel for him now as Wactor gets taken out. That's a Sky Fusion stack, but Katsu falls instantly as Xi picks up the killing spree. Kani waiting in the bush, but there's no way he can go and kill Kazue alone now.
A big wave on the bottom side, though. It did indeed push for ZETA Division. But now, because of the fight having a break here, Identity will be there to clear out. Boostgate Esports actually gained value because ZETA Division lost a bunch of minions when the wave was pushing towards Boostgate.
Yeah, the thing is, this is just going to get better and better for Boostgate. They have two strong scalers with the Eve as well as the Yeast shit. ZETA Division, they just need a good angle to fight. They're not finding it.
No, man, he's trying desperately to go for the Lord. It's going to be a 50-50 retry battle. Kazue goes in, but they're going all in, and Kazue still finds it as well as 10! How did he manage to do that when June and Kani were on him?
That is just unfortunate, man. Now with the Lord, Boostgate Esports have the much superior siege. ZETA Division are going to be stuck in the same situation they were in game number 1.
Oh my lord.
In the base, looking for a desperate play to try and catch Kazue or Identity. And unless that happens, there's nothing they can really do to punish the slow and steady siege from Boostgate.
The bad thing is, who's going to clear? It's just your shit.
Yeah. Kani is going to be pulled away. They're going to go all in on him. Now, saving the Mountain Shocker doesn't even need it. The Curtain Call was also used. So they have nothing left. 10 is the saving grace for ZETA Division, but with the Lord and all the mid-waves pushing into the base. That's 2 base turrets taken down. 1 more in the bottom lane. June trying his best. The Falling Star Moon locks 10 down. Junichi, he's tanky, but he cannot withstand the damage. ZETA Division, they've tried their best. They will go 0-3 in the wild card as Boostgate Esports confirms their spot in the next stage of the M7 wildcard.
Congratulations to Boostgate. I would say since day one, they have looked very impressive. And ZETA Division tried their very best. Game number 2, much closer than game number 1. But still, valiant effort. Give it more time, more practice, maybe even more tournaments. We might see a very different playstyle coming in from ZETA Division the next time we see them.
You can imagine the possibilities, the improvements they can have with this valuable experience. Considering that there's quite significant amounts of improvements from when they first shown up to this point, I think it's a hopeful situation for them, and hopefully they use this as motivation to just get even better.
Definitely, because right now, you know, through all the smiles, they're probably feeling disappointed.
Absolutely.
But you know what they say. You can't have a good life and a great character. You need to go through a lot to get a lot.
A friend of mine says this very similar thing, Rafael. Suffering breeds character.
And we have suffered.
W Manfred. Oh man, this final one, the Traceless, that's why it's of such immense value, the Yi Sun-shin, right? That just, even though they nerfed the CC immune, having that CC immune just gets you into such good situations for retry battles, for even kiting away. it's amazing to have on a marksman.
Yeah. Either way, is this, sets up the story. Now we roughly know who's going to, not roughly, we actually do know who's going to be making it through, which does makes me hopeful for the upcoming days. And I'm really wondering who will be the one that actually gets onto the main stage, who actually goes over to the Swiss stage. Because I do want to see who Onyx ID will go up against later on. They might be, shivering a bit watching the wildcards like, oh no, we might be in trouble.
Yeah, they got a lot of like very, very interesting drafts here, especially like Guangzhou zone. They're looking good.
Yeah, they're looking like they have...
You're looking good. I like the shirt.
Hey, thank you, man. I like yours too.
It's Rumpun, man.
Now I feel kind of bad, actually.
No, it's okay, Rashi.
Like
you got an amazing suit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ours is mediocre.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is mine.
You just found it?
It was there.
All right.
There you go.
That's what you do, man. When you're that talented, you don't even need to plan out your outfit. It just comes to you.
That sounds like a very cool thing to do. Maybe that's your superpower, dude.
Yeah.
Just find good outfits.
No, legit. My superpower is extreme convenience. Like whenever
convenience.
Like whenever I go, even at a busy city, I somehow get parking. And I get parking very close to where I want to be. Legit, ask my wife. Even she's like, how do you do it? Ever since she's known me throughout our life, she's like, you drive because you get good parking somehow.
You're just blessed, dude.
Yeah, so...
I wish I had that power.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like...
Realistically, it's a great, effective superpower.
Either I'm like a tech billionaire or I always get good parking. I don't mind getting good parking because they're like equal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Tech billionaire
Southeast Asia,
and good park. Yeah.
looking for parking. We know the struggle, man. Yeah. For sure.
Good parking saves time, and you can't buy time.
Exactly.
Unless you go to a watch store.
I still think you can't buy time, but you can buy the watch.
You can buy a timepiece, but not time.
Let's look at the MVP, right? MVP by real me. This is the real MVP, guys, right? The MVP, I believe it's going to be Kazue. It'll be funny if it isn't.
Yeah, it is Kazue.
7-1-11.
Ooh.
He's always there 24/7.
24/7.
That rhymes. Bars. Even one with the Demon Hunter sword
pop,
here.
pop.
Poop, poop. Put it, boom.
Pop, boom. Skip. Skirt, skirt.
All
right, but anyways, I would say the only real change with Isushi now is definitely just that Demon Hunter sword. Having a lot of value. I'm really liking it, so I'm trying to find what kind of roamers that can build that, just so that I can take advantage of that.
Hellcurt.
Oh, yes. Yeah. There you go. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I like Hellcurt EXP now.
EXP.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
Well, here are the highlights. As we saw earlier, there were great moments, and it seemed like ZETA Division has learned from what happened in game number 1. But at some point, they got overconfident.
Yeah.
They look at the control they have right here with the zoning of Junichi and Kani. And Katsu and Muimine and Ten, all they have to do is make sure that they capitalize on the opportunities. But right here, only 2 of them together. Ten, for once, trying to take a risk. Gets caught in the real-world manipulation, I believe. And that was the end of it, man. RX saw the opportunity and sealed the deal immediately.
Whoa, the fan reactions, man. Those combos in the bottom lane, that turnaround, yeah. That was when, I would say, ZETA threw their lead. That was when they actually had control. And then after that, it was just, oh man, great understanding by Boostgate.
And that's just something that you learn by experience, right? When you're using a draft that you can really control the map, control the jungle, you know when you're a little bit too far ahead. You know when to cut your losses, and you know when you're overextending. Because even with, say, 7,000 gold lead, there is an opportunity that you can overextend, and you can kind of sabotage your own team.
That's true. Man, RX was the unsung hero, because even in the red tree situation, he actually caught 10 too. So he was actually doing so well right here. You can appreciate Boostgate because they know when to be aggressive, but even when they're kiting back, right? You saw them punish ZETA Division so efficiently.
Yeah, again, looking at ZETA Division, smiles, but we've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
We can see the heart.
The eyes don't lie.
The eyes and hips. Those two can.
Hashtag Shakira.
Anyways, 19-9.
10 out of 10.
ZETA Division did so well for the first, what was it, 12 minutes? 12 minutes of the game?
Yeah, 11?
More or
11?
less.
11 minutes?
10,
Yeah.
Somewhere there. Because we thought that, especially with
They got all the turtles, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, and Sky Piercer.
Yeah.
If that was item number 1, I can still accept it.
But what do you think about the Clock of Destiny rush? Because
I
usually-
don't do that.
Yeah, right? Because usually
You can't
go-
buy time with clock.
You can. Yeah, I thought you just open up now. All right, okay. No. The Clock of Destiny usually is like the last item, right? Like
Yeah.
you build the Elegant Gem and then you build to the Clock of Destiny once you're done with everything.
That's one way of doing it, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 patches ago, it's fine for you to go for clock first because at that point, you just need more mana, right? You need more mana and you're probably going to be in the middle of a team fight, so there's a good chance that you're going to be below. But now, no. Now you definitely have to shift that.
And I think the reason Kato has the most deaths is also because no Brave Smite, right? Like usually go Brave Smite, this is the Impure Rage.
Oh my god.
So it was,
I didn't notice that.
yeah, it's probably the reason why it's not as you would expect of a Juicin.
Oh yeah, I that could, like an airplane that just flew over my head.
Yeah, oh. For realize, planes don't fly over your head, planes crash.
Right.
We don't talk about that. Yeah.
I mean, the other issue is as well is that ZETA don't really have, again, playmaking potential. No real catches, crowd control. It's only Katsu on the Tushin, so Katsu has to overextend to try and find the lifts to really start the fights off properly.
So yeah, I really feel like this is just another case of not enough experience.
Absolutely.
I just really believe all the regions, whenever there's a World Championship coming up, if you have some form of, if you've been to 2 internationals, I feel like 1 month of